Duchess of York. Working with Duchess of York. Going to try lead up Duchess of York. Turn sideways on does Duchess of York. Now going to fit the hood to Duchess of York. Hood goes on Duchess of York. Other runners patient at this stage. Duchess of York's a good few meters away from the gates. Going to work her up. Hood now comes off Duchess of York. They get her up at this attempt. All set, and they racing away. Stowaway gave away 2-length start. Final score at the 1900 pokes the head in front, goes on 3 parts of a length. No speed on early though. Putinka's hard held in second, and Misty Morn's right there shadows her third. Only a length and a half off this leader. Stowaway after that slow beginnings now racing towards the inside, and only 3.5 lengths off them. Finding Neverland's on the outside, and Duchess of York, there's only 4 lengths first to last. And that's final score in front, setting her own fractions by a length and a quarter. Putinka's right there at the rail, the green cap. Misty Morn, blue sleeves and cap. Then comes Finding Neverland, 3 around runners. At this stage, Stowaways at the back of the field with Duchess of York, but there's only 3 lengths first to last, and there's no speed on. Final score just ambling along into the turn by a length and a half. Misty Morn's between runners, and Finding Neverland slowly but surely starts to get a little bit closer. Putinka's at the fence, and then comes Duchess of York, red sleeves and cap, and Stowaway spots them 3.5 lengths start. Final score now being taken on by Finding Neverland. There's only a neck in it. Putinka's at the rail. Misty Morn shadows her. Stowaway, black sleeves and cap. And then comes Duchess of York. It's going to be a sprint for home with just on 600 meters to go. And final score about to be given more rain. Finding Neverland at her quarters is second. Misty Morn slipstreams them. Duchess of York to the stand side. Putinka. And then comes Stowaway, all in with equal chances. Coming to the 400 meter marker. Final score has her head in front. Finding Neverland. Duchess of York looks to run on. Putinka's on the inside. Misty Morn's going to have to pull it out from there. Got 2 lengths to make up. Duchess of York is running on nicely on the stand side, and Putinka's a runner on the inside. Duchess of York, Putinka. Misty Morn is trying to get going between them, but it's Duchess of York. Putinka's on the inside. Duchess of York by a half a length, and Duchess of York wins it. Putinka's second. Misty Morn, Finding Neverland, Stowaway, and final score. Well, here's Duchess of York, and she went in at her last attempt, this daughter of Black Minnalooj, and it sees her get into the winner's enclosure. This is for the Duncan House stable, and coming to the 200 meter marker, moved up, took on Putinka, and wins it rather cozily that last 100 meters. Wins it 3 parts of a length at the run down to the wire. So Duchess of York wins it. In second position, Putinka. Misty Morn will stay on for another place check, and they drew clear of Finding Neverland, and then came Stowaway with final score bringing up the rear. Duchess of York loomed large in those red sleeves and cap, finding Neverland, Misty Morns between them, and Putinka's running on down the centre of the course. It comes down to Duchess of York and Putinka, but the last 100, Duchess of York, she's out in front, and that's where she's going to stay. From number 4, Putinka, who comes out second best. Misty Morns one-paced in the latter stages, but as they go to the line, number 5, Duchess of York, from number 4, Putinka. Back to the studio.
Duchess of York has come through to win the running of race number 2 over 2,000 meters, trained by Duncan Howes and ridden home by Donovan Dillon. Donovan, it turned into a sprint at the top of the lane, but yeah, you brought it home well and it flew home to win a gallant race.
Yes, thanks. She was traveling quite well behind. I had to get going on her at the top of the straight. She felt like she was going to take time to get going. As I let her on one, she was getting further and further away from them. She won the next race.
So it gave you a good feel. Obviously, it's done really well in Durban since it's come down from Cape Town. Do you think there's a little bit more to come?
Most definitely. I think she's quite a classy filly, and she enjoys racing.
And then, Donovan, what's the track like in your opinion?
It's got a bit of a give in the ground, but it's lovely, lovely.
And then last question of the 21 I've asked you, anything else for the day?
My one in the last has got a bit of a squeak, first timer. And I'd just like to say a very big thanks to Academy and Riding Masters. A big thanks to Mr. Howes and the owners for putting me on this filly. And yeah.
Great stuff. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Let's call through Duncan. Duncan, I was saying to the owner earlier, this horse has really turned places since it's come down from Cape Town. You must be over the moon.
Look, I think she's quite a temperamental filly. You can see she had a lot of problems at the starting stalls. When she's actually in the race and wants to give her best, I think she has got some sort of ability. It was a race that didn't suit Misty Morn because she got caught out in the open. She's a filly that likes to travel from off the pace, and thank God it wasn't the PA because I think I would have put the wrong horse in.
Yeah, it's always difficult, Duncan. And then you've got a few more runners the rest of the day. What's your best, probably?
Look, I thought Be With Me, he's got a big chance in the next. He's got a lightweight. It is a competitive race, but he likes the distance. He also likes cutting the ground. And then Cup of Ruby, she's very underrated. She's had problems, and I think I've brought her back pretty fit, and also with the cutting the ground, I think she'll give a good account of herself today.
Oh, great stuff, Duncan. Your stable is ticking over nicely. Keep up the good work.
Great, thanks. And just thanks to our sponsors winning form, and very well done to Bunny.
Thanks so much. Let's call Mr. Chinison and Mr. and Mrs. Chinison coming through. You must be over the moon. We were talking off air there, and the horse has done really well since it's come down to Durban.
We're very proud of her. Well done.
All right.
And thanks to Duncan and his wife for training her.
And have you got the champagne upstairs?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Did you expect to win? Did you give yourself a chance?
We always expect to win.
Very confident owners. I like that. Would you like to say a word, sir?
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody involved with this horse. This horse is full of nonsense. But I had a feeling today she's going to win. She ran the 2-4 last time. She won 2 back-to-back races on 2,000 meters. So I expected it. I wouldn't have been here. We're off from Johannesburg.
Actually, so you made the trip?
Yeah, I made the trip.
Well, guys, go enjoy the champagne and make sure you only drive back tomorrow.
Thanks a million.
Thank you. Thanks.
There we've seen the running of race number 2 go the way of Duchess of York. We've just interviewed the owners and we've spoken to Duncan Howes.